Today I'm going back to London. I'm going to be seeing one of my favourite musicals tonight, which I'm really excited about. And I'm also going to be visiting the British Museum. I have actually never been there before, so I'm also really looking forward to visiting the museum for the first time. And I'm going to be looking for the top 10 must-see highlights of the museum. And I'm going to take you along with me. I've arrived at the British Museum, which is just in front of me here. Looks very grand. I'm in one of the gift shops and I've come across these really cute little books. So tiny. Oh, they have Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde and Winston Churchill.
And they have some nice Egyptian gifts over here. Expensive though, this cup's £70. This one's 28. There are a lot of controversial exhibits here in the museum because even though it's called the British Museum, a lot of the items here are not actually from Britain. They were originally from other countries, and during the rise of the British Empire, when it was at its biggest, a lot of stuff were looted from the British Empire and taken here, and one of the first pieces we're going to see is actually one of those most talked about and visited exhibits. And here it is. We are now in the China and South Asia area, and I'm looking for a Pacific thing that dates back to the Tang Dynasty. So just see if I can find it in here somewhere. I assume it is in this room. Okay, I found what I was looking for, but I honestly thought they were going to be really tiny because these were found in a tomb. And look at the size of them. I'm now in the Egyptian area, which is always one of my favourite areas to explore when coming to museums. It's the Round Sphinx. And here is another very famous piece of the museum. It's the bust of King Ramses II. Again, I'm so surprised at the size of it. Just imagine that being at full size. That would be so amazing. And all the detail that would have gone into all of these items. I really could just spend hours in this one room. I'm saying wow a lot in this museum. I just can't believe how incredible some of these pieces are. I've just found one of the most visited items in the museum. It's called the Rosetta Stone. It's bearing the priestly degree concerning Ptolemy V.
So much history with that.
Okay, looks like we're about to enter the Greek area now. Look at that! I actually feel like I'm in Athens. This is another popular exhibit room in the museum. It contains sculptures that were originally from Athens in the Parthenon, and the sculptures date back 2,500 years ago. And here are some of the many sculptures in this building. This is another controversial exhibit. I always just think it's incredible to think that these date back thousands of years ago. It really is quite incredible that we're still able to see pieces like this today. This is a bust of Alexander the Great. I've found another very popular visited piece from the museum. This is the statue of Tara. She is one of the most popular Buddhist goddesses, and she most likely stood in a temple. I think this is another one of my favourite rooms here in the museum. I just think the items here are so beautiful. These were found in temples in West and Central India. We are in the African area now. I found one of the other very popular pieces in the museum, and it's the Aztec serpent, which actually looks a lot smaller than I thought it was going to look. I'm in another Egyptian room. This one is one filled with mummies, but I'm looking for one specific mummy, the mummy of Kate Bett, which is one of the most studied mummies from the museum. I'm not sure which one she would be.
Is that right?
Here is the mummy of Kate Bett. This is the standard of Ur, a Sumerian artifact around 4,600 years old. One side depicts peace and the other war. I'm really interested in the Sumerian history, and I've wanted to see this for quite a long time. Another piece which I'm surprised about the size of, though. I actually pictured this being a lot bigger than it is. The items I expect to be big are small, and the items I expect to be small are big. I've got one more piece to find, the Sutton Hoo mask, which is a medieval mask which they think belonged to a Saxon king. I think it's actually quite a fun way to explore a museum, looking for instance, what I've done, 10 Pacific pieces. It makes it quite fun, a bit like a treasure hunt, to find your items, and that way you get to see all of the rooms and see the most popular pieces of the museum. I'm guessing this is the room. And this is the final piece, the Sutton Hoo mask. And it is really well preserved, hardly any damage at all. Found everything. We've been successful. We're now leaving the museum. I had a lot of fun finding my pieces I was looking for today. And now we are going to go and find somewhere to eat. I'm going to return to a place called Happy, which is where I ate in my other London vlog I did on this channel, because I really loved the food there. So looking forward to returning back to that restaurant, and then probably do some shopping before we see the theatre show tonight. I'm going to be seeing Back to the Future, which is the musical I saw last time I was in London, and I said during that vlog how much I love the show. I must have seen it over 10 times now. I'm in the restaurant Happy now, and we're just looking at the menu. Everything looks so good, but I think I'm going to go for the crispy chicken strips. These are the desserts we've all gone for. Lorraine got the tiramisu, which was really nice. Katie went for the souffle, and I've gone for cheesecake. I'm currently looking around a Christmas market. I'm seeing Corey again. Back here again, really excited. I completely forgot to sign out my vlog yesterday, so I'm just here filming a quick outro just to say that I really enjoyed my time in London yesterday. If you've seen my previous content, you'll know how much I love the musical Back to the Future, and I also really enjoyed my time at the British Museum. I will definitely go back there again to explore further, because you really can't see everything in just one day. So yeah, definitely will be returning there again. I honestly can't believe it's taken me so long to visit the museum. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you in my next one.